Hi everybody, I am Michelle with Birdie Bloom, and today I am bringing back a bag that I talked about 3 years ago. There's a reason why I'm talking about it again today, and that's mainly because I have the larger size to compare it to. And this bag, which is the one I talked about in the past, you might not have seen the video even, it was a very old video. It was a 9167, or is a 9167 Legacy top of the counter compartment bag. I did a zipper cleaning video too on this very bag. I love the hardware on this bag. It's simple and yet still kind of flashy. I called this bag very sexy, and I still believe that to be the case. But a friend of mine went shopping in my my bag room, and this is one of the bags she picked out, and she's been waiting patiently, and I just needed to get the video out because I never did compare it in person. Sorry, I'm struggling with both of these bags in my hand, but I just realized the zipper was undone. So yeah, we're gonna talk about it today. We're gonna compare them side by side. I'll put both of them on so you can see. Ironically, the style number that's kind of larger, so 9167 is a smaller size. And then you have this one, which is a 9164 Legacy East-West compartment bag. So they're both called compartment bags. This is the East-West compartment bag. This is the top of the counter. I don't know where they got the names from. If you've watched my Legacy video, thanks to a subscriber in the past, they kind of pointed out, guess what? All of the Legacy bags have the same type of strap, and she was right. And that strap is this lovely strap with the riveted holes for, you know, like buckle strapping. And yeah, every single Legacy bag so far that I can tell has this feature. They're not always the same size strap, but yeah, they all have hardwared holes, straps with hardware in the holes, I guess is what I'm trying to say, which I think is actually a very nice look. I mean, I like the bags that don't have hardware in the holes too on the straps, but it just kind of makes it a little flashy from the side, right? This is very basic. There's no hardware on the front. It looks like a plain leather bag, and then you turn it there and bam. So yeah, but I've talked about the Legacy line. In the past, in the 90s, there were names of people that the Legacy line was named after, and it kind of all stemmed from the duffel sack, the original duffel sack. I guess it was like an ode to the duffel sack. But here we have a top of the counter and an East-West compartment bag. So these bags, there are no catalogs circulating that hold pictures of these bags, so I can't say for sure when they were made. I can say that most of them, and in this video I said I had only seen the year 2000. I have seen this larger size in 2001 as well, but for the most part they seem to have been made in the year 2000. So was it only for 1 year, 2 years? I don't really know, but it is early 2000s. And despite being in the 2000s, it still has that really lovely leather that people that have gotten into vintage coach are after. That just really lovely, revivable leather that's sturdy and pops back with great conditioning, slow reconditioning. Yeah, and it's just wonderful. So, being that they were made in 2000, they're both gonna have style numbers in them. So that is one way to determine which bag you're looking at, the small or the large. Again, 9167 for the small, 9164 for the larger. I am gonna give you the measurements, but they're gonna look very similar in pictures. Like, it's gonna be hard to decipher unless someone's trying it on. And sadly, we don't always get Creed photos. The other sad part is that this bag, I have seen this now multiple times. At the time I did the video originally, I hadn't seen it, but because I guess it's kind of shorter and smaller, the Creed, the number below the Creed gets sewn into the seam of the bag. I have seen it multiple times for this one, which can be very hard to get a photo of. And in fact, this one has such a Creed. I'm not gonna Maybe I'll take a picture and show you here. I think I have one from the past when I turned it inside out to take a photo. So that is a negative. I don't know if I've seen it for the larger size, but definitely have seen that. And yeah, they both have the same size strap, which is about 53 inches. This one's wider, a little wider, but this one's a little thinner, but they're both 53 inches. These can be very cross-bodyable, but you can shorten them so that they wear well on your shoulder as well. So I'll show you those. What else do I have? Oh, I didn't really talk about the basics of the bag, which are just fabulous, but I have in the past. Again, you've got these two outside pockets. So you have this zipper in the middle. We'll look in here first. Zipper in the middle, and then there's a zipper pocket on the inside, and that's where the creed is. Zip that. Interesting, even though this is a larger bag, the hardware is the same. So is the zipper pull. It's all the same. So the buckles, though, are a little smaller on the smaller bag, and so are the riveted holes here. So zipper pocket in the middle, and then on both the front and the back you have this nice deep open pocket, which I just find fabulous on this bag. So same for this one. This has the exact same features. You know, big, it's just larger. So yeah, I'm not gonna go through it. What's the point? Okay, so let's try them on and we'll go over, well, let's talk about the size first. So for the smaller one, it's about 10 and a half, or I'm sorry, that's the larger one. It's about 8¼ inches long, wide, no, this way. And then it stands about 5 inches tall. And then this part, it's about 2.5 inches wide. And so on this one, you got about 10½ inches, so a little more than 2 inches longer, 6½ inches, so 1½ inches taller, and 3.25 inches wide. So about an inch, almost an inch wider, but almost the same width. So let's try the small one on first. I have the strap kind of long on this one already. I think this is the longest, so I'm just gonna show it this way. Maybe I'll shorten it just to give you an idea, but it's very lightweight because it's actually a really small bag. And then we'll crossbody her. Again, she's on the longest length. 53 inches is the strap length for these bags, both of them. And yeah, you just grab your keys. You can get pickpocketed easily. Just kidding, be careful. But yeah, it's a really lovely, cute, comfortable bag, and the leather is so soft. Again, she's going away, which is why I'm doing the video. Maybe I'll shorten her. Let's go ahead and show. This one is not the shortest length, the second shortest, but that is, so wearing this a little higher up. It's gonna do it this way. She's obviously bigger. Just trying to show you some movement for her, some angles. I know she's gonna be too short if I crossbody her at that length. I actually need to fix a strap on this one. There is, I'm gonna go ahead and make it the longest length. There is just some stitches that were coming undone. It will be an easy fix. So that's why I had it. It just kind of held the stitches in. I'll show you. Maybe, see, that just needs to be resewn. Easy fix, easy peasy. So you can see what the larger size looks like crossbody. Well, I'll show you on my shoulder first. Kind of too long for how big she is at that length, but this is her crossbody. And obviously if you like to wear higher, but this is right high on my hip, but on my hip. And again, just very easy to access things. Love it. So these bags There's quite a few available. It's not rare, even though it doesn't appear to have been made for a long time. And I think that's just because people don't really have them on their radar, which is the case for most things. Sorry if this video changes it. But yeah, so very subtly sexy bag, especially if you shine up the hardware. This bag needs a little bit more love. Hardware needs shined, which just is cleaning the patina. I need to finish vacuuming her. I had started vacuuming her. And when I vacuum, I'll vacuum and then I'll brush the inside suede with a suede brush, and I'll take a toothbrush that I use because they're smaller, and I'll get in all the crevices and I'll kind of like brush that, vacuum, and I just repeat that process until I don't see anything really coming back out. That's how I vacuum. But yeah, she needs more work. She needs some more reconditioning. Her piping is dry. She was well loved, but she's still in very good condition. This one I don't think was really used much. It was in really great condition, but I wanted to show you guys something. This is her leather. You see, this is, these marks here, this is not from after the bag was made. This would have been from the leather itself, maybe a scarf from the cow. These two marks there. Just showing you some of the uniqueness of the leather, but I wanted to show you guys something. I've talked about this before. This is from me conditioning this bag. There's nothing on this bag. It feels amazing. There's nothing on it, okay? Nothing that's not supposed to be on it. No coloring balm, no shoe cream, no, obviously no paint. I think people mistake, they think, oh, was the bag painted? I got a whole bunch of stuff off with conditioning. You're not gonna get that with paint. Paint's not gonna just come off with conditioning. It's usually gonna be like a coloring balm of some sort, something somebody put on to try to like even out the tone of a bag that maybe is faded or maybe was just dry and needed reconditioning. Various reasons people do it. Don't do it, please. But yeah, I wanted to show you this because this is normal. This is from 2000. I mean, I see a lot of bleeding from older bags, but you can see it in newer bags too. And I'm pointing out, I mean, this was the whole bag. This was maybe 2 rounds of conditioning. But like, it's pretty translucent, I guess is what I would say. It's not thick and saturated. I mean, there's a lot there, but it's opaque, if that makes sense. So that's how you know it's just like normal dye lift from conditioning the bag. And this bag hasn't rubbed on anything. I mean, I don't know that I'd wear it with white pants. That might potentially, especially if you're sweaty, something could happen. But yeah, that's normal. There's nothing on this bag. I am 100% positive about it. So just wanted to show that. Let's see. Did I have anything else I wanted to say about it? Sorry, I'm tired. I don't think so. I think I've said everything. Yeah, so we'll just show them side by side again. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more Vintage Coach bag talks. Yeah, let's join Vintage Coach Eye Candy, which is my Facebook group. That is the social media channel that I am the most active on, though I haven't been as active this summer. I apologize. I haven't been posting as much as I wanted to either, even though I guess technically it's not summer anymore. School started back, but things are still crazy. So yeah, yeah, if you want to see pictures of lovely Vintage Coach or post pictures of your own, that is a group for you, okay? You can ask questions there too, but it's a place for like-minded Vintage Coach lovers, so come join. All right, well, thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.